Good morning, ladies. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having an amazing morning. This is a bit of an impromptu live. So bear with me because I've still got 5 kids in the house, so it might go horribly wrong. But we move and we will try, because obviously, if anybody that's seen my stories, I've been up since 4:30. I got a lot going around in my head right now, and I had a few things that I wanted to share. So one of the things that I really wanted to speak about today was an experience that I had yesterday in Marks and Spencer's, actually, of all places. Actually, a few places in the high street that I went to. So I popped into town yesterday just to set the scene, because you know that I'm a talker and I love a side note, backstory, cliff notes, all the things. So yeah, basically I popped into the high street yesterday, just wanted to get in and out, like had the baby, the pushchair, had my list. I was good to go. I just needed a few things and I wanted to be home literally within the hour. I had my trainers on. I was good to go. And oh my God, it was an absolute nightmare. I mean, loads of queues, like the queues not managed very well. The shops layouts were an absolute shit show. Couldn't get round with the pushchairs, couldn't find the lifts, couldn't find the tills. Like, it was just so annoying. Like, literally, I was like, I just need this one thing. Like, please let me give you my money. And halfway through, I have to say, I nearly actually abandoned it, because I was just like, oh my God, I'll just go home and use Amazon. Like, this is crazy. Like, couldn't find the tills. I was like, what the hell? I just need these one things. And it made me think. So obviously, for anybody that doesn't know my backstory, I used to have a business in the high street. So I feel really passionately about retail anyway. And it's so hard for retailers in the high street. But hi. But I can bloody see why, like, for me, a person who is literally like, I get shit done, I know what I want, take my card, here's my money. It couldn't have been any harder for me to actually just do the thing. Like Primark was a nightmare, lifts weren't working. There's one thing on one floor, you got to go down into the basement for something else, then back up. And I was like, oh my God, like, I feel exhausted. Like I say, Marks and Spencer's, couldn't get around any of the aisles, couldn't find anything, couldn't find anyone to answer my questions, couldn't find the tills, couldn't find the lifts. I was just like, what an absolute effing nightmare. Like, you can see why people literally just don't bother. As well as all like the casual shoppers that are just kind of well and truly getting in your way. But I came home and I was just like, wow, this is everything that's wrong. Hi. Just moaning about Marks and Spencer's and shopping yesterday for anybody who's just joining, and how difficult it was to actually just give them my money. And genuinely, halfway through, I was thinking, do you know what? I can't even get what I want anyway. Maybe I'll just go home and order it online. Like, fuck it. Like, what am I even stressing about with the baby? I'll just get myself a latte and go home. And then I was just thinking, like, that's so sad, because those businesses are going to lose my business because they've inadvertently made it so bloody hard for me to give them their money. And thank you. And it just really, for me, hit home that actually this is a message that needs to be shared even online. So for you ladies that have online businesses, whether it's product based or not, are you making it easy for people to buy for you? So when you're thinking about, if I was the person that jumped onto your page right now, have you had mapped out the customer journey with intention, where when they're getting onto your page, they have everything they need to instantly build the know, like, and trust factor? Is it a true reflection of you, your connection to your work, like your actual business? Is there a brand? Like, does it make sense? Could somebody go onto that page and quite easily see if you are their vibe, if you are aligned to them, and say yes or no? Or is your page like a little bit boring, a little bit generic, a little bit like every other page that's out there? Have they got a lead magnet or something somewhere for them to go so that you can continue to nurture that relationship? So either like I say, can they join your mailing list? Can they take the journey further if they want to? So you're catering for like all different buying habits. Like, for me, I don't necessarily need all the value driven posts to decide if I want to work with a coach or if I want to work with like a service provider. It's more, I'll go onto their page and be like, do I like their vibe? Are they good at getting results? Absolutely, hell yes. And if it is a hell yes, can I just do the thing and buy the thing? I don't want to wait for your next launch. I don't want to wait for your next product. I don't want to be nurtured in an email sequence necessarily. I just want the thing. So, you know, you need to cater to people like me, as well as people that perhaps do need a little bit more of a like intimate, nurturing type relationship, and that do get to know you. So you've got to make sure that you're catering for all purchasers, essentially, all potential customers and potential clients. And then obviously like map out that customer journey with intention. So for mine, for example, obviously don't look at my link right now, everything's going to my event in January, but that will be changing over this week. So every time you go on my page, there's new content. So I'm consistent. Everything is value driven. So there's a purpose for people to be on my page. I show up authentically. So full disclosure, I've got 5 kids. It's half term. We may very well be invaded by children. So there's no part of me, is there a misalignment? You're not going to come on my page and see one person, and then if you work with me as a client, it's somebody else. It's the same shit show. Joking. I'm very professional, don't you know? But it's the same person, you know. I'm still high energy and all the things when I'm working with a client, or whether I'm in my membership, whether you're paying me £10,000 or you're paying me 47, like you're still going to get the same version of me. So that feels really good. And then also, you know, from there you can go onto my email list. There's resources. If you need a bit more of a nurture, need to, you know a little bit more about me. Like you've obviously got my pinned post, so you can see my backstory. You can see like basically, you know, I've set out my stall essentially. I'm only going to attract and retain the people that are my people, which feels really good. Then from my point of view, I'm not going to bother nurturing people that are not interested in me or anything that I'm not selling essentially. So that is, you know, that's something that I would love for you guys to do. Are you making it easy for people to get to know you, make a decision and actually buy something from you? But then also, once you've got those people in your world and you've got somebody that's bought from you once, are you making it easy for them to then, so equally just practical things, have you got links where people can actually just buy the thing? Like a client sent me a sales page the other day, and it wasn't until you'd gone through like 20,000 pages of text that you could even buy the product. And I was like, we should have this right at the top, just to cater for those people like me that are like, if it's a yes, it's a hell yes, just take my card. I don't need to be convinced. I'm already here because I know that I want something. So, you know, practical things like that. Are you actually, you know, making sure that the payment links are obvious so that you can physically receive something? Or are you hiding it way down in the bottom because you think that everybody needs to almost justify your investment? If so, that's probably a money mindset issue, and you should definitely refer to my Millionaire Mindset Bootcamp. Just DM me for the details. Thank me later. But also, once you've got somebody in your world and they've already bought from you once, are you making it easy for them to continue that journey and buy from you again? So the good thing is when you have a product pipeline or a product suite, which is something that I always encourage my clients to do, and we work through it so that everything at every tier and every level of offer feels good to them, feels in alignment with them, works with how they love to serve their clients, keeps them in their zone of genius, like all the things. Have you got different price points so that people can essentially ascend and evolve with you and your business as a coach? Like, it's one of the reasons why I have a mastermind, because, you know, and I've got clients that start on my low ticket membership and then they ascend through my offers, and with the penultimate offer being either one-to-one coaching or in my mastermind. Because equally, my mastermind's container was where, as I grow and evolve as a coach, that's never going to, like, there's continual longevity in that offer, because as I grow, the value and the strategies and the mentors and the connections are going to ascend and evolve in that container as well. So for somebody to come and work with me, there's no lifespan to that. I've got clients that have worked with me for like 18 months and probably will continue, because like I say, I'm going to continually evolve and invest in my own personal development. So why would they ever need to go anywhere else? They can grow and ascend as I do as well. So that's another thing that I would love you to think about. A lot of the time we're thinking like, right, I just need to grow my followers, I need to find new clients. But actually, what are you doing with the clients that you've already got, you know? Or have they outgrown your programs and there's nowhere else for them to go? If that's the case, again, drop me a DM, let's get on a strategy call, because there's always a way to, even if it's in the moment, you can pivot quite quickly and pull together an offer that is going to continue to serve your clients. So if you've got a program that either you're feeling like I've outgrown it, or it's going to end soon, I've got no follow-on offer, no downsell, no upsell, you need to jump on that quite quickly, because you are essentially leaving money on the table. And if you've done all that work to nurture somebody, build trust, you've got them results, they like you, why are we not giving them a follow-on upsell, So, and also it's the double blessing in that, because also they get to evolve and have so I've got women in my membership right now, I'm on their vision board to come and work either in my mastermind or as a one-to-one client, because that's their next level of growth. So why would you want to deny somebody that opportunity to continue that journey with you? So, and then after that, it's about the power of leverage. So once you have sold your offer, done the thing, built trust, got somebody through your pipeline, giving them incredible results, are you actually leveraging the shizzle out of that experience? Are you asking them not only for testimonials that you can repurpose, but also invite them onto a live, ask them for referrals, like get it on your sales pages, like do all the things so that you are never missing an opportunity to sell and serve, because selling is serving. And to be of use. And I truly believe that when you approach your business from a place of service, you will always be successful, because ultimately, like I say, your clients will never outgrow you. You will never be out of alignment with your business. You will always have conviction in what it is that you're selling, and people respond to people and the energy that they bring to that offer. So those are kind of my rambling thoughts based on a journey into the high street yesterday. So hopefully you found that super useful, and it's maybe giving you some ideas about maybe I need to tighten that up, maybe I need to think about that, quite possibly I might be leaving some money on the table right there, or maybe I'm focusing in the wrong places. So are you making it easy for people to buy with you, giving them everything they need at every point of the journey in order to make that purchasing decision, but also giving them opportunities to ascend and evolve with you so you can continue to serve and sell to that client? If not, and if any of these things are like, then that is obviously your sign today to either jump on a free strategy call with me. There is no pitching, no selling. If people want to work with me after that, absolutely amazing. If not, that's my good karma for the day. So I'm very spiritual, and I believe that I'll be compensated in one way or another anyway. Divine law of compensation says that you always will. So I have no problem sitting on free strategy calls and helping somebody to 10x their growth in their business. So that's your next port of call. Or if you already have a business and you're like, do you know what, I need mentorship over the next 6 months, one-to-one clients obviously, but also my mastermind. The doors are open right now. And again, this is for women who perhaps know how to make money in their business, but are they really multiplying it? Are they making the most of it? Are they leveraging every element of their business so that they're not having to work smarter, work harder, they're working smarter, and they are getting the most amount of bang for their buck in order to accelerate their growth? If that is something that you are looking for and that's your next level of success, the doors are open right now to the seven-figure sisterhood, and we get started in November with the calls, which I am so blimmin' excited about, because not only are you going to have high-level mentoring support and an incredible community of women who are on the same journey, and fun in-person events, and all of the things. I've gone dark, people. But also you are going to have access to my contacts and wealth building guest experts and strategies. We're not here just to make money. We are here to create generational, legacy-based wealth to give us all of the rich lady vibes. So if that sounds good to you, just drop me a DM about any of those opportunities, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.